Hey book friends, welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a couple of months since I've uploaded a book video. I just needed a break. There was a lot going on in life that I just needed to take a step back from doing book videos. But I am back and I am excited, and I thank you all who are still around, who have come back for more content. I do appreciate all of you, and actually this video in particular is an appreciation video. You will see in just a second as we get started. But I just wanted to welcome you all back and say sorry I've been gone, but I'm back and I'm really excited about getting out some new content. So in this video in particular though, I am going to be doing a couple fun things. Actually, two things. I'm going to be doing a giveaway. So I hit 1,000 subscribers. So I'll talk about that in a second. So I'm going to do a giveaway for that. And I'm also going to do a channel update. So in these 2 months that I have been away from BookTube, I've been thinking a lot about what I want this channel to be. And so I'm going to share that with you today in this video. So if you're excited to hear about either of those things, stay tuned. So hi, my name is Angie. Welcome to the channel if you are new here, or welcome back if you have been coming for a while. And like I said, I took a little bit of a break, but I'm back with this video as well as another one I posted today. So I was going to combine them, but I realized it was just too much and I wanted the space to talk more about all of my favorite books so far in 2022. And so I'll show you a thumbnail of that video. It is also going up today, so go check it out if you are at all interested in that. So yes, let's get into this video. First things first, 1,000 subscribers. You guys, that's awesome. I am so thrilled and so thankful to all of you who follow my channel, who interact with me and chat with me about books. I really love the BookTube community. I think it's a really unique community here on YouTube. I think just all of our love of books and how we can kind of geek out about books and characters and storylines and all these things just makes it fun. It makes it really fun to make videos and to be a part of this community. And so I wanted to thank you all. I wanted to do a little bit of a giveaway. And so this actually was inspired by Chantel from Chantel Reads All Day. So I watched her giveaway video, I think it was last year. And I remember watching it and being like, this is really cool. She gave away a few of her favorite books. And I just love that idea. I can't remember exact details of how she did it, but I want to give her a little bit of creative credit on that because I liked how she did it. So that's what I'm going to do. So someone is going to win one of my favorite books in this giveaway. But before I get to the details of the giveaway, I'm going to put those more at the end. I wanted to talk a bit about my channel. I want to talk a bit about what I want this channel to look like, how I envision it to go, what are my kind of like hopes and dreams in regards to this channel, this book channel of mine, because I do have another channel. I have a homeschooling channel where I talk all things homeschooling, and around Christmas time last year I split out the book content to make this channel, and I am so thankful I did. I've really enjoyed focusing more on just books, but as a result of just kind of my springtime, which I've been having kind of some life challenges. If you've been following my channel, you know about those. It's just been kind of a tough season this spring, and so I've been kind of thinking about my favorite types of videos I like to make, my book videos, and there's a couple that I just love making. So these are things that you can expect going forward on my channel, and then I'll tell you some of the things you won't be expecting. But to start with, what to expect, because I really enjoy making these. I really enjoy making Friday Reads videos. I just did that on a whim on this channel, and I love it. I find that they are just more casual. I find that I am chatting a bit more about exactly what I think in the moment, good, bad, all those things, and I love that. I have found it to be a really enjoyable type of video, and so I've been loving Friday Reads. I really like doing my TBR spinner game. It is a very loose TBR game, and I don't even hold myself accountable to it really. I just love the randomness of it and being able to pick which books kind of land on my TBR for the month. So I'm going to continue doing those. I also love like book recommendation videos, ones where I'm just so excited to share these books with you, whatever they are. I love those videos. I love seasonal type videos, whether they be hauls or TBRs or whatever. I just kind of love celebrating the seasons. So all of those types of videos, I realize I really look forward to making, and I'm really excited to make. So I'm going to do that. As for the videos that I am not going to be making too much of going forward, and this may change, I hold all things loosely, but I'm going to shift away from wrap-ups, or at least monthly wrap-ups. And the main reason for this is because some months I just don't get a lot of reading in. There's a lot going on personally, in homeschool, whatever it is, and I just don't have the time to read a bunch. And I don't want to feel guilty about that. I feel like that's really, really silly. That's really silly. And so I'm going to switch to quarterly wrap-ups, and then I can really highlight the awesome books that I want to talk about and maybe a few duds, maybe a few that I really disliked, and so I can chat about that as well, because sometimes that's really fun to talk about the ones I don't like. So I'm going to move to quarterly for that. And then as for some of the more popular types of videos and content on BookTube right now, which are like reading vlogs, reading sprints, live shows, things like that, I just can't do that in this season of life. My kids are so young. There's just no time or window in which I can like not have them with me, and my husband works a lot, so he can't really watch the kids. So they're just really, I don't have that flexibility, and I've decided to just let it go, to release that and not worry about that. Even though I love watching that kind of content, I really enjoy it. I just know that I can't make it during this season of my life, and I'm just gonna kind of let that go and, you know, not compare myself and just stay in my own lane and make the videos that I really enjoy to make. So taking a break allowed me to kind of see that a little bit more clearly, and I hope that's okay with all of you. I would love to know what kinds of videos are your favorites. I want to also make videos that you guys enjoy watching, of course. I think it's a both and. I need to enjoy making them, and you need to enjoy watching them. So please let me know that down below, what kind of videos you enjoy watching on this channel. But I think that is most of the logistics. I do plan on uploading at least Fridays. Sometimes Tuesdays. It really just depends on what's going on, but I will aim for at least Fridays. That way I can get my Friday reads videos in and things like that. So you can expect that. And so that is my update. I'm really excited to be back. I'm really excited to make more book content and just dive back into the world of BookTube. So that is my channel update. Now, giveaway time. So I am really excited to celebrate 1,000 subscribers with you guys, and my plan is to give away a book, give away one of my favorite books, and I'm going to give you a choice of 4 books. So how this is going to work, I'm going to chat about the 4 books I want to highlight. I'm highlighting 4 of my favorite books since I have joined BookTube, which was January of 2020. So it gives me about 2.5 years worth of options to give away. So I'm going to explain the books in just a second, but some of the logistics for the giveaway are, I just want you to comment below. Well, I want you to be subscribed, but I think that's pretty obvious. But also comment below with which one of these 4 books you would like to win. So let me know that down below. And then I'm going to run this giveaway from today, this Friday, to next Wednesday, which I believe is the 13th, till next Wednesday, because that's usually when I film my Friday Reads videos. And so I will film my Friday Reads video, and I will use a random comment generator, and I will pick the winner. And then I will reply to your comment to please email me. And so this giveaway is open worldwide. I'm just going to run it 2 different ways. I'm going to run it off of Amazon for anybody in the US. Then I'm going to run it off of Book Depository for everybody else, because I looked up and Book Depository has all 4 of these books. So the only thing I will require from any of you who enter is the willingness to give me your address. And I will only use it to send you your book via Amazon or Book Depository. So those are the important details. See the description box below to see it all written out. And I'm excited to see who wins the giveaway. So a quick bit of my 4 books that I'm going to highlight. So I want to highlight this one. So this is an option. So As Bright as Heaven by Susan Meisner. So this was my favorite book from 2020. I really enjoyed it. It's a historical fiction book set in the early 1900s, set around the time frame of the Spanish flu, and this family who moves into Philadelphia, and Philadelphia was one of the hardest hit US cities by the Spanish flu. And you follow the family as they deal with it in their city, and the dad is also a manager, or he helps run a mortuary business, and so they also kind of see it from that point of view, as the toll of the virus is really taking effect on the city. And I just really enjoyed this book. And I guess if you are really kind of anti-pandemic books, don't pick this one. But I really enjoy Susan Meisner's writing style. I feel like she does an excellent job at like focusing in on kind of a singular event, a singular, usually tragic event, and then putting people in that story to help you feel what it would have felt like to experience that. And she does an excellent job with this book, As Bright as Heaven. So that is definitely one of my favorites. Another book that is a new favorite. This is more from spring of this year. I love this book. So this is The Inheritance Games by Jennifer Lynn Barnes. It's the first book in the trilogy, and the third book comes out in August. So if you are at all interested in getting into the series, this is a good one to vote for. So this is a YA book, which I didn't really know that going in, but it definitely has some YA elements, mostly just the age of the main character. And so this is very much a puzzle type book, which is why I loved it. So it's about this girl named Avery. About this girl named Avery who is kind of down on her luck. She lives with her sister, and then she has been notified that she has inherited a ton of money from this really eccentric billionaire. And so she goes and to see kind of what's going on, and she finds out he pretty much has left her his whole estate. He's kind of pretty much skipped over his children, his grandchildren, and left it to her. And then the mystery goes from there as like, why did he leave it to her? What's the connection between her and her family? There is one stipulation of the fact that she has to live in the house for 1 year with his grandsons, pretty much with his family, in order to inherit the full sum of money. So it is such a fun book. And if you like movies like Knives Out or National Treasure, or any movie where there's like puzzle solving and riddles and things like that, this is the book for you. I really, really, really enjoyed it. So that's a favorite of mine. Another favorite is a classic mystery, and so this is And Then There Were None by Agatha Christie. So I've been reading a number of Agatha Christie books this year, mainly because of this book. So this was my first exposure to her, and I loved this book. I loved it. I've been really enjoying her other works as well, but this is still my favorite. And this is a story that it has inspired so many other stories. It's really a kind of a closed room mystery. In this case, it's an island where 10 people have been invited and they don't really know each other, and then they start dying one by one, and they are alone, and they're trying to figure out how this is happening, who is doing it, what's the connection, and then they find everybody has secrets. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. So this is another one of my favorites that you could potentially win. And then the last one on my favorites list is really the book that has gotten me into reading more fantasy lately. And I read this in 2020 as well, and it is so good. So it's The Bear and the Nightingale by Katherine Arden. So this is the first book in the trilogy. I love this book, you guys. It is so atmospheric. It definitely has a little bit of a slower writing pace, and it's really developing her character. So the character of Vasya, who at the beginning of this book is like a 6-year-old girl living in Russia, and I believe it's like around the 1600s. So this is more of like a historical fantasy, but it's so good. And so she has some powers that have been passed on from her mother, but her mother has died, and so she has nobody to kind of help her with this. And then there are also all of these like subplots that have to do with religion, sort of Orthodox Christianity coming into Russia versus kind of the folklore that is believed by the people, and folklore such as, I believe, what's it called, the Winter King, and different like demons that rule the woods and things like that. Oh, I'm not even doing this justice explaining it, but I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed watching her character. I really enjoyed the development of the plot, especially as it gets into the later books, but this is another one that is my favorite. So those 4 books, so these ones, are your options for picking below which book you would potentially like to win in this giveaway. So that's what I have for this video. I'm really excited to be back. I'm really excited to run a giveaway, and I'm excited for what is next on this channel. So please comment down below first with what book you would like to win, as well as what types of videos you enjoy watching on this channel. I really want the feedback, and I just want to thank you all for joining me on this booktube journey. It's been really fun. So I hope you all are doing well, having a good summer, and I will see you guys in the next book video. And like I said, I already posted my favorite videos so far for 2022, so make sure you check out that video as well. So, all right guys, I will see you later. Bye.